Hi all, hope you're all well. Here we are out on Sid again on another gorgeous evening ride, and I'm out this evening for a ride because it's a bit cooler. The main reason I'm out is because the bloody football's on again. I get pissed off with football. I don't mind watching one or two matches, but god blimey, this World Cup business gets on my bloody tits. But in the lead up to watching, or for the football coming on, the news was on, and there's a very interesting thing in the news, or in our local news anyway. Apparently it's now official. It's official. This June has been the hottest, driest June since 1976, which was a very significant year for me because I was much younger then, and I remember it well. And I can remember it was a very long, hot summer. Just went on and on and on, and I'm hoping this one will do the same, because if you follow the weather patterns, which I do a little bit, there's all these skiddly lines everywhere. Yeah, follow the weather patterns. In 1976, in the lead up to the long hot summer, there was a horrible wet cold winter with snow late in the year. Does that sound familiar? A bit like this year. So the old weather goes in cycles, I think. I'm not saying there isn't global warming, but it's always gone in cycles, and it always will. But anyway, getting back to 1976, that was an awesome year for me, because I was young, free and single, and myself and a group of friends decided to go on a motorcycle adventure. We all had motorcycles back then, and we in the pub, and we said, oh, I've got to go away this year, you know. So one of them came up with a brilliant idea. Let's go camping. Yeah, all right, we all said, because we've all been camping with our parents, you know, so we knew what camping was about, because that's, back then, that's the only holidays you had, camping. So yes, we all said we'll all go camping. Where are we going to go? Well, could go here, could go there. We ended up going to Clacton-on-Sea. Clacton-on-Sea. What a gorgeous place to go for your holiday. Bearing in mind we all come from Kent. Well, we all came from Maidstone actually, where I live now. And Clacton-on-Sea, you know, it's not millions of miles away, but back then, that was an adventure. Didn't have an M25 and all that shit then, you know. You had proper A roads and things, and not as much traffic. But yeah, wasn't much planning gone into it, because we didn't do things like planning. We were young. Our boardroom, our meeting room, was the pub. So we all met in the pub. We said, yeah, right, we're going to Clacton-on-Sea. Originally there was going to be 5 of us, but that got dwindled down to 3 of us. You know, serious people. So no one had any money back then. Well, I ain't got any money now, but certainly didn't have any money back then, because during the good old 70s it was a tough time, you know. Tough times, 70s, you know, the early 70s, 3-day week and all that shit. Not 76, but 73 and 74 I think it was. But you know, it was tough times still, a bit like it is now. And as I say, no one had any money, so we're all saying to each other, have you got a tent? No, I ain't got a tent. Have you got a tent? No, I ain't got a tent. Oh, so we'll have to borrow a tent then. So my mate Joe borrowed a tent. I think it was his dad's, but it was only a 2-man tent, and there's 3 of us going. That was a bit awkward. I said, that's alright, I'll ask my mate. I asked my mate Steve. He said, yeah, I've got a one-man tent you can borrow. I said, what about a sleeping bag? Yeah, I've got one you can borrow, don't worry. Anything you want, I'll lend it to you for your holiday. So off of him I borrowed a one-man tent, a sleeping bag, one of these tiny little cooker things, you know, a camping gas stove thing, one burner thing, a couple of saucepans, because we couldn't afford to eat out. We had to buy smash potatoes and baked beans and corned beef and all that sort of shit, and just, you know, bung it all in the same pan and cook it all up. So that was what we did. As I say, it was quite an adventure. 3 of us. I had the smallest bike because I'd just blown my other bike to smithereens, thrashing it, trying to keep up with 650s. So my 250 had died, and I'd recently purchased a Honda CD 175. How about that? Anyone remember them? Oh, Grandad's bike they were. Good for about 70 mile an hour flat out, but it got me around, got me to work and back and all that sort of shit, you know. So I was going to ride this to Clacton-on-Sea. My mate Joe had the biggest bike. He had a Honda 754, which I think was about a year old when he took it there. He bought it brand new, and it was about a year old when we went on this holiday. And the other guy, Dave, he had a Suzuki 250 Hustler, 2-stroke, mad bike, mad bloke, mad bike, yeah. But it was a great holiday. As I say, we didn't have any money, we didn't have any worries. All we were concerned about is finding our way there, having a good time for 5 days I think we stayed there, and finding our way home again, and hopefully having enough money to get petrol to come home. You know, like when you're young lads, you don't plan anything, you just do it, don't you? So yeah, it was a great year, 1976. I remember it well. So if that inspires anyone to go on a camping trip on their bike, go for it, because it's a great laugh. As I say, I had the smallest bike, and I think I had the biggest load, because I had the tent that I borrowed, the sleeping bag that I borrowed, the pots and pans, the cooking utensils, some clothes in my rucksack, and all this other stuff piled up on the back seat of the bike. And it's about the only time I could make the bike wheelie afternoon. So it was a great year and a great holiday. So I say, if that's inspired anyone to go on a camping trip with their mates, go for it. You can't beat it. I'd like to do it again now, but I'm a bit old for getting down on bloody airbeds and shit. So but no, it was a great time. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed the little story there, and that'll do for this one. Whatever you ride it safely, and I'll catch you next time that I'm out on Sid. But for now, it's ta-da. Bye bye now.